Sup guys, I'm going to do another room tour since it's been a little while, so yeah, here we go. A lot of things have changed. If you'll remember my last room setup, yeah, a lot of things have changed since then. So let's go ahead and do it. Start this thing like I always do at the door here, and then I'll move around. So yeah, obviously door, yeah, AC vent. There are jackets on the door like there always are. Some things hanging there, just random stuff. I'm not going to go through it. Here we have my bookcase. This is a Z-Line Gemini bookcase for anyone wondering. There it is. Let's go ahead and go through the shelves now. Want to go through? Want to go through the shelves? Okay, you're going to have to move. Okay. Yeah, car photos up there. Right here is where all my plants are. We got a few plants here. Got this little Christmas hamster because it is December, obviously. That is a picture I took myself. Some shells, some other random things, glass bottles. Anyway, yeah. Here we have my eye shrine, which has grown quite a bit since the last video. I was sent a couple of iPhone boxes, these two iPod boxes. This iPod and that iPod by, a YouTube user. I forget his YouTube channel, so sorry. You know who you are, so yeah. Anyway, I have a bunch of boxes for stuff back there. Earpods, lightning cables. There's a iPhone 5S case back there. Boxes for the iPhone 3G, 3GS, the iPod Shuffle 2nd gen, I think. iPod Touch 4th gen. iPhone 5, iPhone 5S. There is actually an iPod in there, so that was cool. Again, thank you for that donation. You have an iPhone 2G here. This one doesn't work. It's broken. The battery killed itself. Well, I kind of broke it, but yeah. Anyway, here we have an iPhone 3GS, fully functional, white, 16 gig. It matches the box, so there you go. Here is one of those HP iPods, as you can see here. It's got an HP logo on the back. These are kind of rare, actually, so it's kind of cool. This one doesn't work. The hard drive is dead in it, so it's just a display piece now. But anyway, yeah. And then over here we have my white iPhone 4, 16 gig. So there it is. And yeah, so that is my eye shrine. So it's grown quite a bit. I'm probably not going to be able to fit anything else. I'm gonna have to start stacking boxes and stuff. Down here is kind of just like messy shelf there. We got a cactus plant. These are some things, these 4 things here I made at school. No, I made this here too. This is like a lie detector kind of thing. It basically just measures resistance. So when you put your fingers together on these 2 wires, depending on how wet your fingers are, it'll increase the frequency of the sound. Because people usually sweat when they lie. So anyway, yeah. Over here, business cards, a candle, a few watches I don't wear anymore, thermal paste, little bell, my old glasses, another watch. That's a little doohickey there. Down here is books, some other random crap I don't want to go through. So yeah, there you go. Just look for yourself. And then down there is more books and then video games over there. Here's my dog, Lucas, in case you don't know him. Most of you should by now. Oh, Lucas. Huh. I know. Okay. There is Lucas's bed. There's his bucket of toys. Right here we have my ottoman. On top of it is my Home's air purifier. Here we have an iHome dock. Here we have some rechargeable batteries, AA batteries and such. I don't use these anymore because my camera, I got a new camera, and it doesn't use AA's anymore. So that kind of sits there. Right there, wow, that looks weird on the video. That is a Wexford tower fan. Or wait, no, I don't even know what the hell this thing is. Just some generic tower fan thing. So yeah, anyway, it's a oscillating tower fan. That's pretty much all you need to know. We're not using this right now because obviously it is winter and it's very cold outside. Here we have my 2 closet doors. Up there we have my American flag. Here we have me. What is up, guys? Yeah. And here is my closet. This is where I store all of my computer parts and boxes. So yeah, as you can see, I have quite a few boxes and stuff. Keyboards, boxes for shipping things, a bunch of little those plastic bags, anti-static wrap. In that box there is a bunch of RAM and a graphics card, more boxes. Down here we have product boxes for my various items I've gotten over the years. Some CPUs there, a bunch of server RAM, and yeah, more boxes. Here are my Windows installation discs. I have a ton of those, as you can see. Yeah, down there is a motherboard. I don't really know if it works anymore. I recently got that. Anyway, you guys should know about that. My dresser. So there it is. Over here, we just have more crap. Spare parts. As you can see, there's a power supply right here. Speakers and other things. Clothes there. That's a spare sound system. Anyway, yeah, that is pretty much my closet. So yeah, there we go. Over here is kind of my dead TV setup. I never use any of this stuff anymore, but it's there. That's a Z-Line printer stand, a Vornado fan, a 32-inch Samsung, or no, that's a Panasonic TV, AT&T UVerse box, PS3 Slim, 160 gig, and DVD player. Like I said, none of this I ever use. I don't use any of it anymore. I don't even know why I still have this stuff. But yeah. In here, just a bunch of stuff, crap, and then a bunch of receipts and files and things that you shouldn't see. Down there is my school backpack, obviously, you know, birthday, balloons and stuff, because today is my birthday. Going over here, we have just my retro style neon clock. Love this clock, it's really cool at night too. So there it is. We have my LOL cat calendar, so, you know, kind of funny. There it is. 2 car pictures on the wall. That's obviously a Lambo, that's a Ferrari. I'm going over here. My bed obviously hasn't really changed since the last room tour, except for a red towel now for the dog. Bunch of crap up there I don't really want to go through, so there it is. There's some stuff here. You know, obviously my lamp, these speakers, which I never use anymore. These are my keys, which, as you can see, has a CPU on it. So yeah, I drilled a hole in it. This is an old Pentium 4. I drilled a hole in it, so now it is on my keychain. So I have a CPU keychain now, so that's kind of cool. Over here we have my alarm clock, some stuff. Here are some more cell phones and stuff. That's a ZTE Android phone. That's a Motorola Razr 2 V9X. That's a Nokia 6030. Tape, staplers, a couple Dell PDAs. Over here, just some screen cleaner spray. That's a little sticky thing I use for certain things. Whatchamacallit, that is just pencils and a little globe there, like a shaky thing, and you know. That's a candle. It's a giant piece of obsidian rock. You know, a little sculpture. It's supposed to be of a dog, but it's made out of like nuts and bolts and stuff. Kind of cool. A little Christmas decoration, a dream catcher, and yeah. So let me go ahead and go down to these drawers here. We'll see what's in them. We have my textbooks for school and just a bunch of wires and other things in there I don't really want to go through, so there we go. Moving over here, we have a few laptops and things. Can't really open this all the way because there's a Mac in the way, but 3 Dell Latitude D500 laptops. Ugh, it's kind of dirty in there. D600 over there, 2 Dell power adapters. I just have all my Dell laptops in there. So there we go. Moving along over here, this is kind of like my test bed setup. Yeah, it's a mini fridge. Yeah, my magnets are all screwed up, but anyway, let me go ahead and get my chair because I feel like sitting down. So yeah, this is kind of like my test bed. This changes, damn it, chair. This is probably the thing that changes the most because I get new computers a lot, and this is where I set them up. This is a Power Mac G4 MDD. This is actually a modified version though. As you guys would know if you're a subscriber of mine, this has a modified ATX power supply in it because the dude that gave this to me did not have a power supply in it. So yeah, I'm debating whether to spend the money and get the legit Apple one, but it's like $60. But I don't know if I want to put money into this old G4 machine. But it is kind of loaded. It's got dual G4s. It's got a 250 gig hard drive. It's pretty loaded, so I might do that. I don't know. 17-inch Dell monitor, keyboard, mouse. Here's my mini fridge. Like I said, the magnets are kind of messed up on it. There we go. Not much in here. I don't really use this fridge a whole lot. I just use it to keep water cold mostly. So there you go. Over here we have my computer bag here. I put my MacBook Pro in this regularly. And behind that just a laptop cooling pad. So that's that. And yeah, so here's my windowsill. On here I just have my little things, candles, a plant, other little things here I don't really want to go through. You can see for yourself what that is. So there we go. And now we're getting to the good stuff. Here is my desk setup. So yeah, so here we go. Starting down here we have my custom built computer. So as you can see, most of you should know about this right now. It's got an i5, an SSD, 1 terabyte hard drive, 8 gigs of RAM, GTX 760. Anyway, yeah, most of you should know about that. Up here, here's my monitor setup. As you can see, there's my desk setup. Over here we have a lamp, obviously. Here are one of two of my Bose 151 speakers. So there we go. Here's my remote for the AV receiver, which I will show you in a moment after I get done with this desk setup. Some notes, 16 gig flash drive, little turtle thing, I don't know, whatever. Microfiber cleaning cloth, and then here are my monitors. This one is an HP 2009M, and it is a glossy monitor. I actually prefer glossy displays. I just think the color reproduction is a little better. Just looks more true to life, in other words. And then this one is an Asus VS208, I think. Yeah. Here we have a Logitech C525 webcam. So there's that. Here's my mechanical keyboard. It is a Cooler Master CM Storm Quickfire TK Cherry MX Blues. Very nice keyboard. It's backlit, obviously. Very nice keyboard. Down there, by the way, under the monitor is a Belkin 24-in-1 card reader. So I think that'd be kind of a clever place to put it. So obviously I use that to upload YouTube videos. Here's my mouse. This is a Rocat Savu. So there it is. This mouse gets a ton of use. So well, both of these things get a ton of use. Anyway, yeah, but going back here, another LED lamp. There are my Sony wireless headphones. And then there's some wires back there. Up there, by the way, is just some other random crap I don't really feel like going through, but there it is. Yeah, there's another Bose speaker, as seen. Going over here, we have my laptop. This is a mid-2009 MacBook Pro. I just actually replaced the battery on this thing today, so it's got a brand new battery now, which is cool. Going back there behind the MacBook, you can see there is my Rain Design M stand for the MacBook Pro. And then back there, but under it, there is a 320 gig external hard drive and a mini display port to DVI adapter. So there's that, and then obviously there's the MagSafe charger. Going on the right side, we have the lightning adapter or the lightning cable for my iPhone. I have a flash drive. That is a screen wiper, cup holder, little LED lamp here. There's a little Christmas decoration thing. That's my first initial. And then going back there, we have a quite large bamboo plant. So there it is. Right here, this usually isn't here, but there's just napkins and stuff. My camera usually sits. Yeah, it usually sits right there. Here is my iPhone. This is my iPhone 5S. It's quite dirty now, but yeah, that's my phone. And yeah, so there it is. Yeah, MacBook Pro, like I said before. No, that was not a fart. That was my goddamn chair. I really need to oil this thing. Getting down here, we have my Sony receiver. This is a, well, crap, I need some light, don't I? Okay, lamp, I'm going to steal you for a sec. So yeah, this is my receiver. This is a Sony STR DH540. So yeah, there it is. That is what drives my speakers, obviously. So there it is. Right there is just a Dell PowerEdge 2300 server, which I never use anymore. It just sits there. Up there is a camera, a couple keyboards, some tissues there, my camera case. That is a tool set, and under it is just a bunch of random crap. In that white box there's just a bunch of wires. Here is my subwoofer. It's an Energy Power 10. It's a 100 watt subwoofer. It's good enough for me. I live in an apartment, so I don't really need anything more. Trash can. Oh, and there's a Dell power adapter there. It's not usually there, but yeah, anyway. Over here we have my drawer setup thing, well, my little drawer thing. This is kind of like the cell phone category. It just has a bunch of things relating to cell phones and such. Yeah, just a cell phone repair kit, a bunch of microfiber cloths, SIM card cutter, you know, other cases back here for iPhones. Yeah, just some other stuff back there. And here is kind of random. This is just a bunch of wires and things, a couple boxes and stuff. And then down here, that's even more so. There's just a bunch of random stuff in there. I'm not going to go through it. But yeah, anyway, there you go. So that is the bottom of my desk. Let me go ahead and put my lamp back where it is right now. So, okay, close enough for now. Yeah, so, and then over here we just have a Casio, vintage Casio keyboard. So there it is, and then a doorstop. So that pretty much completes the room setup for December 2013. Can't believe it's already December. It's been quite a year for me. So yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.